The last class filter, actually, one program is pending because I came actually. Filter program. Let me repeat that filter and complete that filter today. Notes not updated. I'll repeat it. Filter is a pre-processing component which is executed before servlet program, Whenever we want to construct filter program, we take the support of three components. One is filter, one is filter chain, one is filter config. In the process of constructing filter program, the filter program must be implemented from Java x.servlet.filter. The filter interface is providing three lifecycle methods. One is init, one is do filter, one is destroy. From day one onwards, we not concentrated on init and destroy. Always we are concentrating on surveys, do post, today do filter. Do filter is having three parameters. One is request, one is response, one is filter chain. So filter chain is one interface from Java x.servlet package, which is instantiated automatically when the filter program loaded for execution. That's the meaning. The filter chain also provides one method known as do filter. Using the do filter method, we are establishing communication to next servlet program. That point to be remembered. And to demonstrate that, I took one program in the last class. This is the diagram I'll add to you today in the notes. Actually, notes. Now here I shown to you config is there, request is there, response is there, filter chain is there. Through that filter chain, the control is going to next servlet program, the program executed. Okay, right. And we had filter config. Today I'm writing program on filter config. This one. Filter config is an interface from Java x.servlet package and which is instantiated automatically when filter program loaded for execution. And the filter config will hold the filter name. That's the information. Today, whenever you want to declare that filter part of web.xml, you can use filter tag, you can use filter mapping tag. Inside this filter tag, you can use init PRM also. Through init PRM, we are going to initialize the parameters in filter config object. So today, example 2, that is filter program 2. Right. Application to demonstrate filter config. Application to demonstrate filter config. Anyway. Right. See there, what I'm going to do here means I'll take one input.html. Input.html. Just I'm reading one name. some name, I will read it. I'll use one tag, sorry, submit button, that is display. Now here we had web.xml. Web.xml. So today we are writing web.xml also by using servlet and servlet mapping tag. That's the plan. So we are writing one action tag here. Action is equal to DAS. Today I'm sending the control to web.xml. I'll send the control. I'll send the control to web.xml because I'm writing URL pattern there in the web.xml. Through that web.xml, your filter program will be loaded. So display filter will be loaded. Display filter will be loaded. So from here, display filter will be loaded. I must not write URL here. Directly the control will come from here. Because we are maintaining the URL pattern in the web.xml. That's the meaning. Here filter config. Filter config request. Servlet request. Here the data will be loaded. Uname is equal to Alex. Servlet response. Servlet response. And we are having filter chain anyway. So in our program today, we are not having any servlet code today. But anyway, filter chain is there. Filter chain is there. Right. Now, I want to take one INIT PARAM. I want to initialize some parameter here into filter config. INIT PARAM. Roughly, I'll take one parameter. Already filter config will hold filter name already. Filter name. Filter name I am taking. Display filter I am taking. So this is the view. So through this display filter, I'll display it. So I am sending the response. Here I send the response. Output I'll send it. I'm not using filter chain because servlet code is not available for this. Okay, let me write it. Okay, now 1 minute. If my class is not there, what you'll do? You'll go to the lab. Huh? They'll ask me not to inform you. Generally, they'll say you don't inform. They'll say because I will not inform you. Generally, I don't know why. I don't know the reason. I don't know. 2 p.m. batch don't inform. They'll say I don't know. Generally, I'll pre-intimate generally, but at 2 p.m. they will inform you. Just I don't know what they will do. Right. Look here. I'm taking filter already. Filter one. All of you executed all these programs. One program not updated. That is application 11. Remaining 10 programs completed. All of you. Servlet application 12 filter 2. I'm taking second program as filter 2. Click on finish. Build path, configure build path. Right. Here input dot html I'm taking. Action is equal to DAS. Method is equal to post. Always. I am reading only username. One field for demo purpose. Input type is equal to text. Name is equal to uname. I am taking BR. Here. Input type is equal to submit. Value is equal to display. Now, I am writing web.xml here. Input.html. First I am writing web.xml. I am writing. Whenever I want to write web.xml, here webnf. Right click, new, other XML. Web.xml. iPhone only. 1 minute. Web app. Welcome file list. Welcome file input dot html. Here we are taking filter. We are taking filter mapping. We are taking filter mapping. Here we are taking filter name. Filter name. We are taking filter class. We are taking filter name. We are taking display filter. So first only we are deciding all the names generally. Here test dot display filter. Display filter. Display filter. Test dot display filter. Inside this filter, I had INIT PARAM. Here PARAM name, PARAM value, PARAM name and PARAM value. Parameter name A, and I am taking 3000. I am taking. So filter and filter mapping. Filter name and URL pattern. So what you are learning from me, that you have to remember it. Correct. Minimum things only, you have to remember it. Because they'll ask in the interview. Whenever you want to map filter program through web.xml, what are the tags used? You must say filter and filter mapping. So what are the minimum things we are learning from advanced that you have to remember for interview at least? Correct. Here display filter. Display filter. URL pattern, always you must write slash here, slash DAS. You must write. Syntax is slash DAS. You must write. Now, so watch this program once. Right. There is servlet and servlet mapping here, filter and filter mapping anyway. So now goes for display filter. Go for display filter dot Java. One package test. Right click on test, new and class. This is display filter. Display filter, click on finish. Import java.io. Import java x.servlet. Import java x.servlet.annotation. Sorry, when the web.xml is there, annotation not there. Extends implements from filter. Here direct I am writing do filter. Do filter. Servlet request req. Servlet response res. Filter chain. Throws servlet IO exception. Here print writer pw is equal to res dot get writer res dot set content type text or html. Here we are getting the name inside, no? So pw dot println. So username is req dot get parameter of uname. Now see there. Now I want to bring filter config inside. I want to bring filter config inside. Whenever I want to bring filter config, now this dot filter config I am accessing from the same. See there, this dot filter. So this dot filter config not there, method not there. This like your servlet, generic servlet is there. Like your servlet. Suppose if you take any servlet program, link it to HTTP servlet, link it to a generic servlet. In the generic servlet, methods are there. Actually, in core Java, inheritance chapter is too for awareness. Actually, inheritance chapter is there, no? That is awareness chapter. Awareness means conceptual chapter. The members from here available here like this will have a discussion in core. Actually, here generic servlet will hold the methods. Generic servlet will hold the methods. Of course, they are available to here. They are available here. Once they are available in the same object, I can use this dot to get to servlet config. I can use it. But here, filter not linked to anybody because filter is an interface, no? Right. So get to servlet config not there. Let us try the request. This not sorry, because request object is there, no? Right. Request object. So this request object is coming from your servlet request. Let me try from there. Req not get servlet config. Can you see? So here get to servlet config not there. Through request also it is not giving permission to access config. Understood this point? Then how, sir? How means now look into your notes here. Filter provides three methods. INIT. What is the parameter of INIT now? Yes. Now through INIT we have to get the filter config. That point you have to speak in the interview. right? The only one option in your filter is you can access the filter config using init. So like this. So no other choice to me. I must bring the filter config through init. So I am bringing init into our program. See there, public void init filter config fc filter config fc throws servlet exception. Now this servlet config fc, this one, local variable, instance variable, local variable, instance variable. Sir, don't know, sir. Advanced Java also completed, sir. Local, right? Local variable means inside the method it is used. Now, filter config want to use fc. What is the process? Now, filter config want to use the fc. What is the process? We have to make that fc as instance variable or object variable. So take one instance variable. Instance means the non-static variable which is declared outside the methods is known as instance variable. This instance variable memory available within the object and can access with the object name. That's the point generally. So here I want to make filter config fc is equal to null. Now this is instance variable. Now, whenever we want to load local variable to instance variable, this is local variable, this is instance variable, I want to load it. Both names are same, no? Right. Whenever the both names are same, you must use what now? This. Both names are same, only this keyword, if not needed. That also you must speak in the interview. In what situation we use this keyword? When we have a same name. If different names are there, not needed, you can load it. Right. Okay. This dot fc is equal to fc. Now the local variable became instance variable. So what is the meaning of instance variable? Sir, if I imagine it, this is the object. Here fc is equal to 0x some 222, some address location. Here one method is there, here. So all these methods can use this variable, no? Right. That is the advantage. Now do filter method can use it. Do filter method can use it. Actual core Java concept that only. But when we are giving training in core Java, student will be thinking about C language. That's a drawback. Whenever you say variable, he'll connect there. Whenever you say with parameter, he'll connect there. Without parameter, actually, you must not connect it. We say to the student also, never listen. So if you are learning here, you must learn here only. So our premise is different. So now local variable, instance variable, difference is outside the method, inside the method. Memory location, instance variable in the object, local variable inside the method. That only difference. Both are same means load with this keyword. Now do filter method can use it. So fc came already, right? So that fc filter config came. So automatically init method will take this filter config inside. Suppose this is the address location 0x456. Imagine the address location will come here. The address location will come here. So fc is equal to 0x456 will come. It became instance variable, no? The address is taken. Okay, right. Now do filter method. It can access. Now system pw dot print pw dot println. Here the display is coming from filter config. Display is coming from filter config. Now pw dot println filter name, actually filter name. Here fc dot get filter name. Now pw dot println. Now filter value, whatever the value is there, filter value. The filter value is same. We have to access with get init parameter method. fc dot get init parameter. That is, this is a program. All of you understood how to get filter config object, right? In the servlet, it is not mandatory process because you had options in servlet. You can access this dot get servlet config request dot not okay request dot have, but this dot get servlet config, that possibility is there in your servlet. Correct. Let me run it once. Right. Here some Alex, I will take it. Answer is coming, no, right? Some username is Alex and config value. So here process like servlet config, we had filter config also. Their servlet config is instantiated while when servlet program loaded for execution. Here filter config object is instantiated automatically when filter program is loaded for execution. I'll paste this diagram here anyway. Now one FAQ question. What is the difference between servlet config and filter config? Servlet config and filter config. They'll ask this question combinedly to you. Servlet config and filter config. Servlet config is instantiated automatically when the servlet program is loaded for execution. filter config. Filter config is instantiated automatically when the filter program loaded for execution. Servlet config object will hold servlet name, filter config object will hold filter name. Right. In real time, where we use filters normally, note. In real time, filters are used in security. Filters are used in security and protection layer. And protection layer. Sir, where I can see the first filter program means web service trainer. So web service trainer will use filter. In real time, filters are used in security and protection layer. What is the difference between security and protection? Both are same or different? Right. If you take one ATM center, any ATM center you take it, then one person will be standing, security guard. He is not protection guard. Right? The security guard means he is standing there with some layer. We can break the security. You can hit him and go inside. But you cannot open ATM center. That's called protection. Protection different, security different. Firewalls are securities. Means they will stop it somewhere. But you can overcome and enter it. Sometimes you cannot access. That's called protection. So we people are strong in both areas. Java people are strong in both security and protection. We had a layer known as Spring Security, Web Service Security. We had it. So in that, when the trainer is giving information about Spring Security and Web Service Security, he writes the protection also. Authorization, authentication, data integrity. Then he says, whenever I am giving integrity, I'll see the security. And when he is accessing, I'll provide the protections. Like this, the layers will be trained by your Spring and Web Service trainer. At least from my side, Servlet programmer can write one pre-processing component known as a filter. So where we can use this filter means you say security and protection. So where this security and protection available means Spring Security, one module is there, and Web Service Security, one module is there. The two trainers are going to bring these filters to you. When they want to start filters, they'll ask a question to you. Do you know filters? In Servlet programming, they'll ask it. Whatever you remember, you say to them, right? So need not be here to know all because he is the actual trainer of filter. So the awareness you say it, whatever the nodes is there, whatever the tags are there, What are the components are there? The two programs, adapt it and speak it. From there, the trainer will enhance the knowledge and come. That is the next level. Okay, right. That's the point. Now, so your Servlet program has a filter at last. Your Servlet program has one filter. Now the Servlet program is saying that I want a listener also. So filter means request taken by this and sending here. Listener will be in the background. Listeners will be in the background. Example, all are using WhatsApp groups, right? Listeners are there. So cyber listeners are there. Whatever the messages we forward, all are recordable. If anybody gives a complaint, tomorrow morning they'll come and knock the door. Cyber crime police will knock the door. Means what? In the background, everything is recordable. It is happening already. It is the norms of government of India. It is the rules. If not, they'll seize that software. Understood this point now? Any beyond that guidelines, if anything happens, if anybody gives a complaint on that number, tomorrow morning they'll come and knock it. Why means they'll see addresses, IP addresses today. Why I'm speaking is listeners are there in the background. For every message what we are sending, whatever the mails we are putting, even if we are sending a mail also, it is recordable because national security also there now for us. Your government of India will monitor national security because mails will be going out or not now. That also security only. Even you are sending the mail to out of country, no, that is also checked only. So it's a national security level also there because Java is popular and not you are don't think that Java is about adding a two numbers, printing it. That is not Java only. It has greatest levels. Once you enter, you can understand. So try to enter. A lot more is there and Java. We are in the starting 10% only. Core and advanced means 10% only. Their solution you will not get it. Because our programs are employee program, student program, customer program, bank program, demo programs we write it. By seeing that programs, concept only, not application. So what is of national security if I want to provide it? If I shout it, I'm getting, right, okay. National security layers if you want to write it, they look for one language. So Java is topmost. And because if anybody asked, what is the difference between Python and Java? Comparison is not there. Frankly speaking, I don't know why they are comparing. Who is comparing means one fresher who came by 2022. He don't know anything. No, he compares. Right? Two students, Python student and Java student will be sitting in the same lab, writing, adding of two numbers. They think that there only the language is there, not that only. Our levels will be different. Of course, they had machine learnings are there. They had their domains are different. Our domains are web applications. You are mailing no Gmail account. As always, I open it in Java is there. If you can send a mail out of your country, you can send it. If any friend is there, we don't know where your friend know. You deliver one message or not now. Even message is recordable. Message is filtered. So filters, listeners are available, playing crucial role. Now Servlet says that I want listener. So Servlet programmer should know filter. Servlet programmer should know listener. So next concept is listener. So small concept. Can I do in the next class? Right? Okay, right. For me, tone is unsupportable. If I shout it for me, coffee is coming since yesterday. Right. Today I came here to yesterday notes not updated. I want to write these notes and I'll update two programs in front of you. Time is there. You type it and come. Okay, right. I prepared some interview questions also. Yesterday I'm free, right? That interview questions I framed. Servlet filter. After listener, I'll give that interview questions to you. Okay. So today we can break it. Meanwhile, I'll upload the notes to you for 5 minutes. 9th and 11th. If you want to go, you can go. No problem. Praveen sir will not allow or what? You cannot go out, huh? You can. We cannot go. We can go. If you want to go, you can go. No problem. So class is over. That's my intention. Right. Any doubts are there, you can ask me, no problem. I want to speak less because I stopped the class for 2 3 days. If not, from 2006 onwards, I'm billing my tone. Tone goes, amount will not come. Yes or no? Na? From 2006 onwards, I became a trainer. Before 2006, I am a developer. Where?